But you must respect me.
I have no equal.
If they ever try to check me,
Alright, let's get it.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. Still slugging it out here. Throws them to negate the block. All right. Player 2 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Trips them up. Did this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Knockdown. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. High Tiger got the fight. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Fighters off in there. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Will this super art connect? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 has the meter lead. Fires off a Tiger Cannon. Player 2 can't afford to get so. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Life. Round 3. Fight.
No, put that away. High Tiger shot to try something. Player 1 has the life advantage. A super art? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Now, can they finish the job? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Little Fist-a-Cat! Let loose a Tiger Cannon! Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Connects with medium kick. High step! Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What? Drive run! A real Tiger Cannon! Lifeline zone! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps? Sticks the combo. Picture-perfect punish counter. Opts for the throw. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Throws them down. What's the play here? Blocks that attack. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. Checks him with the projectile. Nice tech. Will we see a drive in? Goes for the super art. Fires off a Tiger Cannon. Just a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Throws them to negate the block. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Will we see a drive impact? Fires off a Tiger Cannon. Sandblast. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Genius read. Denied. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of it. This is gonna be bad news.
Fix the cap! Let loose a tiger can!
Both fighters planning something? Closing moment. KO! Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and pop. Nice tiger nova. Digs in deep to get that drive in. That fires off a tiger can. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Knockdown and scrapping it out. Up, brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Sandblast. Their luck connects with the flow. A quick breather.
Tiger cannon!
The super doesn't hit. Flatline goes. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Impact's a no-go. Nice counter. Checks him with the projectile. Beautiful setup with that attack. The combo's there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. That overhead was a bit obvious. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will this super art connect? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life on super art.
Savage Tiger Raid hit!
Closing moments with the KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
The super lands a punish counter for the first hit. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Back throw for the side switch. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh, burnout trigger KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Sticks the combo. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Nice tiger nova. That combo did deep.
Just goes for it at this range. Fix the cannon! Let loose a tiger cannon!
Going in, player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Still slugging it out at this range. Big throw. Knockdown. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. What'll happen here?
Willing to risk it for the overdrive! Unloads a massive tiger cannon!
They couldn't leave that unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws him down. Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets him. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Nice counter. Smart play there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player goes for the super art. Player 1 has used up all of their drive. Will this super art connect? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. And the throw ends the round. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. Goes for an over, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Spins it on the super arc. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Very solid corner. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. They break things off to take a quick breather. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Goes for the super arc.
Fires off a tiger kick.
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Throws them to negate the block.
High tiger shot to price.
Digs in deep to get that drive in. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Hits him with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him.
Were they baiting them into that? Nice tiger though.
Get carried to the corner. Will we see a drive in? Looking to impress with this super. Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze a perfect KO? They were in full control there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Goes to the overdrive. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The throw is escaped. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent goes for the super arc? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Can't tech the throw? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes a trip. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Will we see a drive impact? Still struck, finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Fight.
The super converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player goes for the super arc. Goes to the overdrive. Solid combo. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That last attack took some courage. Player two is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs and throws them away. Hits them with a stop and block. It's a good spot to use the super. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gets the jump in, experiencing burnout, knockdown, and delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge with throw tech.
Oh, yo, raw super here.
Okay, here we go.
Wraps it up with a throw.
I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Nice counter.
Spins the catch. Let loose a tiger kick.
Player one charges forward. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player two, they're going for the super arc. A quick breather. Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning something? And whiff! They're wide open! The throw is denied!
Fires off a tiger kick.
KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.